Peace, reflections, and divine greetings to the chosen ones. Um, this is like my third time trying to make this video, because apparently the storage is full on this phone too. Shit's crazy, but this spiritual warfare, no joke. Also, I'm inside today because they made it snow somehow. So yeah, let's get into the video. Um, Also, I'm a little tired because I was just walking through the snow looking for somewhere to record, but yeah, there's nowhere to sit down, nowhere to even stand and walk around type shit like I usually do. So I guess I'm inside today. But yeah, let's talk about some spirituality. Okay. So first of all, religion is not spirituality. Religion just is concise of a bunch of things that involves some spirituality stuff. Also, I'm really, you know, it's hard for me to focus because I'm really worried about this time thing on the videos. Like, I can't take too much time recording now. It's bullshit. But yeah, so like when they talk about certain things in the Bible, it's all symbolism for multiple things. So like a character in the Bible could symbolize multiple things. Either something that's like moral or an experience that deals with like karma or just something that you'll have to work through on your life path. And then it also represents other things like different types of sciences and just different aspects of you in your reality. So yeah, like Adam and Eve. Yeah, and then they also use the Bible to confuse you and then pull you further out of your true spirituality. Not just the Bible, but also like the Quran and other stuff too. So like how they say Adam came first, but Eve literally means like before. Confirmation that bird just flew past the window type shit. And then also Adam, right? Atoms are made out of light and they came from the darkness. And Eve is supposed to represent the before, which is the darkness that came before the light, right? And also, back to the spiritual warfare. These next few months are gonna get hectic. So like, you're gonna see a lot of quote unquote impossible or paranormal events take place on this material realm, and it will shatter the earth's like the earthling reality, right? Earth's reality. And then yeah, this will like divide us in a way that will make us stronger. That will put us in a position to make stronger connections. Yeah. So also part of the spirituality thing, right, is you just have to look at all of the spiritual practices in every section of religion. Not section, but like all of the different religions, right? Like how one religion has praying, another has meditating, and then another has fasting, and then another has um like even look into voodoo and hoodoo and stuff, because those are like some of our original, most recent religions that we created. Um, and it's not, again, it's not even really a religion, it's just a spiritual practice. But there's a few things that you're going to have to look into, like those phrases I was talking about. I self lord am mastered from Islam, and then I am that I am, and I think I already mentioned this before, but I have something here in my notes about that. Also, I was trying that one thing, they call it automatic writing, to help me channel some messages, right? And then I started getting other crazy downloads too, of course. So then I wanted to point out how we should connect to all of the elements. So like crystals, water, certain metals, fire and wind, Kai, Ra, and Isis, and magnets too, so that we can like how you can keep a plant in your house and a candle, like do certain things like that and try and build a connection with these elements. So like try to feel what they're feeling, like work on that empath thing, right? And then try to learn how to project what you feel into these elements. So like if you're burning sage, for you to be more in tune with like the wind element or just air type shit, you can try and learn how to make the stream of the smoke bend a certain way, or like the same thing with fire and water. And then yeah, also another spiritual thing is when we pray to our food, we have to thank ourselves or whoever created and prepared the dish. And then we also have to thank the dish itself for carrying the nutrients that will feed our cells. And just, momentarily, just for that moment before you eat, try to express love and appreciation for the food, because that vibrational frequency will sit in the water molecules in the food, and it will they will resonate, their structure will resonate at the frequency of love. So then you can be able to consume an even higher amount of energy. Also, we want to eat more raw foods and more blended foods. Like for over generations, they stopped teaching us about how we need to super chew our food, and you know, because that's how our stomach digests foods, is by making it liquid and then absorbing the nutrients as liquid. The energies that Makens are other deities. Oh, make us. Okay. So, like all of the energies that create us, like the wind and the sun and the sky and shit, they are other people's deities. So like how I said, we had to come back down inside of ourselves after you know creating all of the energies inside of us and creating like entities for them to embody. So after that, um, when we came back inside of ourselves on this physical plane, um, yeah, we had like created a bunch of deities and quote unquote gods that represents like in angels and shit and demons, like a bunch of different entities that represents different parts of our energies. And yeah, we just have to learn how to find a more balanced connection with all of our energies so then we can find like perfect unity within ourselves so we can reflect in our outside reality. And this is also how we keep the balance in all of the quote unquote cosmos, like all of the universe. Um, this is a game we made to ascend to a stronger, universal, balanced timeline. Yeah, I feel like that's what I just explained. Um, this whole experience we created, like, because we're just energy that's always expanding and upgrading and evolving, becoming more conscious of the different ways we can experience ourselves. We created these games and stuff because, like, for a lot of the chosen ones, I think for all of us, really, it's easier for us to work when we are playing, when we're like just in a flow state and chill and enjoying what we're doing. So that's why we created these games. Like, these aren't games, just like how in Roblox they call those games experiences. But the way that we go about maneuvering in these experiences and situations that we have created for ourselves to grow, we treat them as games that give us more experience points and levels as we go through the levels. Nothing under the sun is new, and we are made out of the sun. So, yeah, everything you see today is just like a cheap version of the real shit that we were doing back in the past. So like all this shit is still science, not science. Well, it is sciencey stuff. But it's still spiritual stuff. Like our phones and TVs. These are still black mirrors. That you can use to manifest with. Because I think black mirrors are portals. And yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna look up how to use. We should look up how to use black mirrors to manifest things, or like how to use them in general so we can do certain things with them, because we walking around with this technology all the time, and because we're so caught up in the matrix, we get blinded by the material um, value in things, and then forget completely that we can still use these things for spiritual uses. Also, I think I mentioned this 666 being like something else in numerology and the angel numbers and in your natal chart. Not your natal chart, but your natal chart is also something you should look up to understand and find out more about what your energy is and how to maneuver with it. And then yeah, so look up the Book of Wisdom on YouTube and TikTok. I'm pretty sure you can look everything up on TikTok now. So if you ever are questioning certain things that I do, um, look it up. Look up what I'm talking about or what I'm doing, because that telekinesis video isn't the only demonstration I'm going to be showing y'all. Also, all right, I'll drop the link to the app that I was using to practice a different version of telekinesis, which is one where you use the PSI wheel to learn how to build up steady flow of energy uh, within your like field, your aura field, just like the field of energy around you. And then yeah, you can learn how to better control it and move it with your mind itself. You won't have to use your hands and all that other stuff I was doing. But yeah, Book of Wisdom, and then Remedy H. He's going to give you more insight because he's a timekeeper. He's going to give you more insight of what's going on in this war. Also, when I was watching his videos yesterday, because I used to have the tradition of watching his videos every dawning when I would rise and go do my routine. But I've been trying to rest my vessel in my mind while keeping up with other things too. But yeah, I was watching his videos yesterday, or like 2 days ago. No, that was yesterday. Then I found out that all the downloads that I'd be getting and be moved to share with y'all, um, of course they're coming from the spirit realm, right? Of course they're coming from the angels, my guides and ancestors, but um yeah, that energy is moving around the planet, so other people are talking about the same shit at the same time, like around the same time. So I was like a day or 2 days late to the things that he was already putting out. But yeah, I just find that interesting how, we're all feeling this energy around the planet. All right, I think the video is long enough. I just wanted to share a few things about what spirituality is and how religion has confused us about certain things, like devil worshipping shit. Like they'll try and use certain things to scare you away from your stronger sciences, your stronger magic, and like your stronger spiritual practices, because the spiritual practices, there's a reason why spirituality is built in us, in our chakra uh network or whatever. That's because we use spirituality to help guide our lives and like maintain our health on every level of existence, or just at least from the physical to the spiritual, you know. But then again, that's basically every level of existence. But yeah, I think that's about it. I can't think of nothing else. And I already read everything on the page, so yeah. Peace reflections. Love y'all.